LAG had the weirdest season of all the Call of Duty League teams.
They had ants in their pants last year with, regards to how many changes they had to make and roles and whatnot.
And they won the major. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Spart comes in on like a week or 2 weeks notice, and he's the MVP of the tournament. They win Major 2 in a wild fashion.
It was really like a surreal experience, just like winning it, but also just like the whole weekend just watching my phone just blow up.
From my perspective, the season last year, we won an event, and I'm happy with that because it's kind of what I set out to do that year.
And then from then on out, it was just abysmal. It was tough. It was sad to see it unfold throughout the season.
The classic example of Vanguardium Leviosa. It went straight to the top and then bang, immediately to the rockest of bottoms.
Call of Duty's hard, man. And LAG, that's the best description of why it's so difficult.
I think the new roster, though, a fascinating combination. Arcitys is definitely running main AR. Spart could flex. And the other two straight up subs, Huke and Nep, they're not going to run anything but submachine guns.
Coming to this new roster on the Guerrillas, it's honestly like a refreshing start. And I'm very excited. Like, they welcome me with open arms, respect me.
Since he picked up Alec, I've been playing a lot with him over the last few weeks. Alec is like very like go with the flow type of person, from what I can tell. Like it's just like the play calls, like doing something that like people wouldn't really expect you to do because it's kind of stupid, but it's like, oh, like you're kind of doing, like if you do it together, it's not really that stupid.
I'm kind of here like letting these guys be confident. Like, I want them to make calls, like especially in S&D. Like these guys all came from S&D, they're godlike. Like obviously I want a shot call, but like if they're feeling something, and I want them to be confident at all times. And like if they're confident, they're gonna shot call and like they're gonna feel themselves, and I want them to do that.
That leadership is super important for a team like us because me, Huke, and Spart, we're all just like really like I feel like we're really gross at the game, but sometimes we do need a little bit more discipline. And someone like Arcitys, who's a 2-time world champ, like he's going to bring that out of us, that discipline that we need.
Arcitys is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most brilliant in-game leaders and dangerous main AR players in the league right now, without no questions asked. Is he enough to turn a team that has kind of been fiercely inconsistent, whilst capable, into something that is consistent? That is the true question here. And if Arcitys can do that, god damn it, that man can do anything.
I don't want to take over roster. I just want to slide in and like be a helping hand. Like they made it easy to pick. Like this is respectable.
I feel like he will enable all of us to do what we like to do.
Adding Alec, I feel like he already fits in. He's a great person to be around. His energy is like, immaculate.
So me and Spart, we started playing 2v2 S&D together in around Black Ops 4, and we just kind of always knew like, yeah, we're definitely like good together, but we never got the real chance to like team together.
Looking at Spart, he brought them a championship, and the guy is from Challengers. He has that fire. He's extremely young, and he's shown everything that it takes to be a Call of Duty pro for years to come.
Spart is a really interesting figure in the league without putting him down, without gassing him too hard. I mean, he's capable of quite literally everything. I mean, in his debut season, he didn't particularly do great on the Los Angeles Guerrillas back in 2020 and 2021. Didn't make too much of a splash. 2022 rolls around, Vanguard, and what do you know? He's the MVP that, that squad sorely needed to walk away with a historic, iconic, magical victory. I think what he really does need is some polish, and the polish could come in the form of Arcitys. So this roster move may be a fantastic thing, not just for that squad in general, but for him as an individual.
For me not to be on the to be in the actual starting roster like at the start of the season, that's what like means the world to me, honestly, because I never had this before. I've never been able to start it in the pro league off the rip. I was just grateful for the opportunity to be able to start the year.
People are going to want him on their team. We know what he's capable of. It only makes sense for LAG to sign him. He runs a role that he can pretty much switch between guns. He's good at search and destroy. It's the scene that he comes from. He literally checks every box, and that is very hard to find. And he's also got a good head on his shoulders.
I feel like our team's going to fit into this new game really well because the sub, I feel like you killing a bullet, and someone like Huke, he just gross. He's insane at the game. His gun skill is really good.
You let Huke the Nuke just do his thing. You let Huke roam, and as long as you play around the fact that he's going to be an island player, he's going to go a little rogue sometimes, all good. If you can predict that chaos, you can turn it into order.
Well, you have Huke, who is a world championship level player. He had some fantastic moments last season. A lot of people, they seem to have a target on him, saying that he should have been gone from this roster, but I disagree. I think Huke is a great player. He's tough to come across an SMG that plays at the level that Huke does. He just needs the right leadership. So there's a lot of pressure on Arcitys on this team. He's gonna have to teach these young guys, get them consistent, but it is doable, and they have them for years. So they're betting on the development of this team.
I think at times you can feel like Huke just goes wild, and you can't reel him in.
I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these guys on the team, and I'm excited to play for sure. It's been a long off season, but I'm definitely happy to play.
Neptune was put through so much last season. I mean, the guy was dropped, put through the ringer in challengers. He came back and got back into the Call of Duty League. That's impressive. The guy's got that dog in him. We'll see if he can do it for LAG.
I'm not really gonna put any limits on myself. I think I could be like really good at the game, and I'm just gonna try to work to get there this next game.
I've always wanted like Neptune. I've always looked at him like he might be like the hardest kill. Like he does some stuff I've never seen before, and because I see potential in all three of these guys. Cuyler, obviously, like Huke, like we've seen him before. He's actually absurd, and the other two, like Spart just got MVP, and Neptune, like I've always had my eyes on him. Like every time I play him, like this guy's annoying.
There's no one else I could see myself playing with right now with these guys. So I think we're just gonna come out guns blazing this year. So we'll see what happens.
I'm not trying to ever work like an actual job, so I'm trying to just win, make it to where it's impossible for me not to be in the league.
We all have that chemistry together already, and I think it's only going to grow and get better like as time goes on.
It couldn't have been easier to join this team because like we've just been playing Call of Duty like all the time, and I actually enjoy playing with these guys a lot.
Everyone's excited to play with each other.
I'm excited. I can't wait. That's all I've been waiting for. I can't even get off COD.